Police investigation in a future of advanced technology, poorly thought out. With a main gal? Not so interesting. There's no ghost in that shell. Okay designs, pretty animation most of the time, though the detective's eyes have their Kinome mastery moments. We also have the symbol for a university. They don't even say it's for medicine or something. It's a world of phenomenal cosmic technology! Meaning iRobot with Inception 2, where, a robot that should be incapable of attacking a human attacked a human. At least they don't copy Asimov directly. The rules here being respect humans, obey humans, and never attack a human. At a certain point, they say it's not AI, but programming from start to finish. We still might have a bicentennial man, but at least it's not a whole population praying that abstract concepts are concrete, despite centuries of experience with rules not working. Like many futures made of virtual insanity. There are things they found interesting, but without their conflict, except the ones the author wanted to use in the episode. She goes into someone's mind and sees a dream about the tragedy, but just goes to the memory. She just has a dream in front of her, talks as if she couldn't tell it was one, but then knows where to go immediately. It's not even a rental shop or has shelves. How can the human mind be so complex? Hers breaks robots, sees something with no control, but goes straight where she wants to in a jiffy. I said jiffy. No! A lot here is meant to be carried by the character's drama. That tragedy happened before the story, but there's no emotion, at least not from the main gal. In the store scene, the happy girl and friendly robot aren't the focus, but the alternative is her looking at rings and chokers. It's so weak that she says, "When did you become a sales robot?" And it should have been a joke, but it feels more like veiled irritation. She continues, says she supports him if he wants to change careers, but with no emotion, so it feels sincere. The only clue to that is her watching spam from stores on her Google Glass, which I think is a great example of how this world is poorly thought out. Them identifying amicus makes sense. The information in the open air might be something for tourism that's less than diegetic. Even the police officer's call that turns on by itself could be because she lets it, because it's part of the case. But this? Not only would the entire world have the ad blocker that YouTube thinks they fight with 30 ads back to back, this looks like a website from the 2000s that every single person on the face of the earth has learned to avoid before blockers even existed. Meaning, no one would go to this mall. Her Watson is the most interesting part. His friendly personality even humanizes the human when she reacts and treats him as a friend. Oh no, it's not ironic she's less human than a robot. The most interesting thing she does in the whole episode, being imitating him, is ironic. Even an extra shows more emotion and humanizes her a bit. She'll show emotion to defend him, but that goes against an empty pen, so the spectator goes hungry. In fact, she also worries some at it all being programmed, because that second CPU in Sony wasn't programmed, of course not. It's there just to remind Sony that A1 Pictures did Aldano Zero first season and second season. And then a Dr. Sherlock, but taller, right before the cliff they hang us from. If at least it was more immersive, maybe the world would have been more worth it, but no. Please don't you forget to subscribe and hit the bell.